Hello, everybody. This is Jacob Rakowski. Good evening, coming to you from my hammock room. If you're jumping on the replay, go ahead and give me a hashtag replay. And wherever you're coming from, if you're coming from North America, go ahead and give me a number 1. If you're coming from Europe, go ahead and give me a 2. And if you're coming from anywhere else in the world, go ahead and comment a number 3. And if you're coming on, also let me know exactly where it is that you're coming from so I can say hello to you and welcome you to the broadcast. So, with all that said, if the swinging is bothering you, then I wouldn't recommend watching, but just listen because the information is valuable. But you don't have to watch to receive it. What's up, my brother Richie? Nice to see you. Michael, nice to see you. Sam, nice to see you. My dad, Dr. Bob, nice to see you. Jennifer, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. Richie, where are you? Where are you? You're number 3. You're not in North America. You're not in Europe. Where are you? And Michelle, super nice to see you. And also, what are you guys up to today? Raymond, nice to see you. Today I'm going to be basically just sharing what I'm looking for, and maybe you can tag somebody who'd be a good fit. Nice, Michael. In cold Minnesota. I love it, love it. The cold is actually really nice this time of year. As long as it's not windy. But basically what I'm looking for is a house manager. Callie, nice to see you, and maybe you can tag me or direct me to somebody who would be a great fit. Maybe it's you, I don't know, and I have had a lot of people that have contacted me on the position. As I'm sure you can all understand, I'm looking to, I guess, just see what my options are. -8. Michael, Richard, Eric, nice to see you. I'm looking basically to see what my options are because I have received plenty of great candidates, really, really wonderful people. I just need to basically do some interviewing and see what the best fit is because, I might, have something that maybe you wouldn't enjoy doing or maybe you'd really enjoy doing. I don't know. But I'm going to start by breaking down exactly who it is that I'm looking for. When you have something along the lines of a house manager, Chris, nice to see you. Sam, nice to see you. Or Samantha, nice to see you. Sorry. When you have something along the lines of a house manager, the number one most important thing is trust and trustworthiness, and a person who you can really, for example, if you're gone, Nick, nice to see you. If you're gone for a week's time, it doesn't even need to be a question on your mind. Is my stuff taken care of, and is it, being looked after properly, and do I have to work? Do I have to consider, anything bad going wrong? Alex, nice to see you. And that is the first quality that I'm looking for. So, if somebody that fits that quality, so far, check. If you fit that quality, check. I'm looking for a person who is detail-oriented, a person who is good at organizing, a person who is a perfectionist. I'm looking for a person, Claudio, nice to see you, a person who is a perfectionist, a person who is good with laundry, cooking, cleaning, and organizing and kind of big picture things. Haley, nice to see you. Kind of big picture things. They can look at a room, they can look at a project, they can look at a space and figure out how to make it nicer, how to make it more organized, how to make it better. A person with a slight marketing eye, because I also have quite a few projects going on simultaneously, and there's always reason for marketing, photography, things like that, and ideas. The next quality that I'm looking for is somebody who's personable and fun, and that I can enjoy because we're going to be interacting on a daily basis. Naveen, nice to see you. Haley, nice to see you. Josh, nice to see you. And a person who's fun because we're going to be interacting on a daily basis. And I want it to be enjoyable for you and, of course, vice versa. Those are the main things that I'm looking for until something else pops into my mind. Kate, nice to see you. Then I will definitely mention it. But yeah, the job description is very simple. Somebody who runs and manages the house. Adrian, nice to see you. Somebody who is, good with vacuuming, sweeping, sometimes deep cleaning, making food, meal prep, laundry, folding clothes, making beds, a person who's good at putting things together. Reason being is because I've got a couple of packages over here on this side from Amazon. Danny, nice to see you. I've got a couple things here from Amazon, and I'm not the most, what's the word I'm looking for? My brain doesn't function that way. I can't look at instruction manuals and put things together. Kelly, nice to see you. I just can't look at instruction manuals and put things together. I have a person, but she has a newborn. Would that be a problem, or should she find a sitter? Paige, nice to see you. She would probably have to find a babysitter, just because that would kind of create a lot of noise. If she had a newborn, it would probably take up a lot of her time. When she's trying to do work, she'd be taking care of her newborn, so that probably wouldn't work, but she might be able to find a babysitter. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really know how to put things together. I would need a person who could probably do that. And preferably, Joel, nice to see you, preferably a female, just because that would just be preferred. Mom, nice to see you for this particular role that I'm looking to fill. Joe, nice to see you. So with all that said, if you're just getting on and you know what I'm looking for, but you don't know exactly what I'm looking for, watch the first 5-10 minutes of this so it can tell you exactly what I'm looking for. But basically, that's what I'm looking for, and preferably in the I guess me doing everything didn't serve you well. Right, absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Mom. But preferably in the Houston, League City, Friendswood, Webster kind of area would be best, because I don't want you to have to commute, crazy amount every day. And yeah, personal assistant. Well, I actually hired a personal assistant. I've hired a couple people recently, but I'm really needing to scale out a little bit, because this in itself is a full-time thing. And anything else a person might be able to offer me that they could, Kendra, nice to see you, that they could share with me. For example, say they say, oh, I can do all that, and I might be able to assist you in this way or that way or whatever. And I could say, wow, I might be able to use that, or you know what, I probably wouldn't be able to use that at all. But that's what it is. So those are the basic things of what I'm looking for: meal prep, laundry, cooking, cleaning. No, I do grocery shopping, because grocery shopping, I shop at Whole Foods, and that's downtown, and I go downtown, so it's not a big deal to go do that. Probably not grocery shopping. Putting items together, making the bed, taking care of the Airbnb. I do run an Airbnb here. And laundry, sheets, making things look very nice and presentable. A person who has a creative eye and could see something and just figure out how to make it better. Also a very organized and a very patient person, because if you're spending most of your day cooking and cleaning, it would take a lot of patience. I mean, that's something that maybe you'd really enjoy, but maybe you wouldn't enjoy that much at all. And if you do enjoy it, then you're definitely a person that I'm looking for, because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then it's not good for you, and it's also not good for me. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, the energy, if you're just looking for a job or a position, but you're not enjoying it, the energy that you would be putting out would not be productive for you or for me. So that's pretty much all I've got on the top of my head right now. So what I'm asking everybody to do is share this video, send it in Messenger to somebody, tag somebody on this video who you think might be a good fit, If you have already contacted me about the position, please don't take it personally. I'm only doing this just to see what my options are. I have a lot of really wonderful people that have reached out to me, and I'm going to be meeting with them very soon. But I just want to see my options. Megan, so nice to see you. Taylor, so nice to see you. Taylor and Melissa, so nice to see you. And yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. Jennifer, super nice to see you. And for those of you that are getting on, maybe just a recommendation. Maybe it's time that, Caitlin, nice to see you. Maybe it's time that you also, whoever's watching that might be in the same position that I'm in, you have a lot going on, you're kind of busy. Brittany, nice to see you. You're kind of busy. Maybe, this is an idea for you to implement in your future. Maybe it's a goal you have to be in a position to be able to do that. But nonetheless, I'm looking for somebody to help manage the house, run the Airbnb, cook, clean, do laundry, basically keep the place in top shape, and just help out. Free room and board. Well, it depends, honestly. All of the factors are kind of depending on skill set, all the different factors. But I believe in paying a person well, because if you pay a person well, they'll go above and beyond your expectations, and they'll go above and beyond your expectations. And if you treat a person like they deserve to be treated, they'll perform just to the tip top. And I am I would consider myself a pretty generous person in this arena, in this position. I always believe in giving and being generous and helping the people that are helping me. So hey, Renee, nice to see you. And Claudio, I'm not sure if you're applying, but it would be awesome to have you down here. Bring it on, Claudio. Bring it on down. But anyways, yeah, the hours are pretty flexible, not completely flexible, not like just show up whenever you want and leave whenever you want, because there needs to be some structure, but it's not going to be more than 3 to 6 hours a day, probably starting in the late morning, probably finishing in the early afternoon, unless needed for more or less. So that is the position. If you know anybody that might be a fit, tag them, share this with them. I'm really, really grateful for everybody who, Isabel, nice to see you. I'm really, really grateful to everybody who is even considering recommending me as a potential employer for somebody. McKenna, nice to see you, because, your recommendation is essentially your bond. And it's saying something about you if you believe that something is worth recommending. So if you do that I really take that very seriously and want to just do my best with whoever. Isabel, nice to see you. You're doing well. I will do my best to, Susan, nice to see you, to just make the best decision for them, treat them well, and of course find the best decision for myself as well. Taylor, super nice to see you. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for, guys. So hope you are thinking of people. I'm I guess excited to see what happens from here. But yeah, in the interim, in the meantime, I usually actually talk about something exciting, like a way to improve your life, or a way to have more health or more money or more freedom in your life or whatever. So if anybody has any quick questions, I will happily, if anything is just on your mind that I might be able to help with, please go ahead and comment. And if not, I'll end the Facebook Live. But yeah, I really appreciate you listening, and I really appreciate your consideration for my help. Can I share on my public web? Sure, go right ahead. Absolutely, share it on Facebook. And in fact, if you do share, please go ahead and comment that you did share, so I can give you a special thank you, because I'm really grateful for everybody's consideration. So yeah, hope you guys are having a great Friday. I'm actually getting ready for bed here. David, nice to see you. I'm actually getting ready for bed here. It's kind of an early evening. Been doing some work, some studying, and just staying focused. Carol, nice to see you. But the best way to find anything nowadays is through your personal network and through Facebook. And if if one of you knows somebody, or if one of you is a good fit, then I'd love to work with you and provide somebody a fun, good-paying, simple, fairly simple position and a way to make a living. So, with all that said, hey, Mr. Jacob, best advice to stay on track, focus. It's a very, very simple concept, actually. So, there are a few different things you can do. Number one, put your phone on sleep mode, okay? Because all these notifications that we're getting on our phones are constantly just bombarding our brain, and our brain can only focus on one thing at a time. Chris, nice to see you. I'm looking for a home assistant, but now I'm actually answering a question, so that's why the topic is a little different. But anyways, our brain is being constantly bombarded with all of these requests of text message, Facebook message, Instagram message, Snapchat message, email, Facebook Messenger, notification, ding, 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 ding. Logan, nice to see you. And we're constantly being bombarded. So put your phone on sleep mode, because if you do that, you will allow yourself a one-track focus on what you're focusing on. Buddy, nice to see you. Number two would be to not check your email in the first 60 minutes of your day. Don't check any email, any text messages, any notifications. Why? Because you put yourself in a focused state, and you focus and plan out on what is most important, okay? Let's see. Number three, limit social media time. Cheryl, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Logan. Limit social media time, because social media is really beautiful, but it's really easy to kind of go down a rabbit hole and just keep going. And before you know it, you've watched, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of useless videos that really aren't contributing to what you're trying to focus on, and they are taken away from you. So I would recommend limiting that. And number four, this is the best one I've heard ever. Work in 15-minute blitzes. Whatever you need to get done, focus on that and only that for 15 minutes. Jennifer, thanks. Not additive clicking. Okay. Focus on that one thing only for 15 minutes. Stay laser focused on that. If you're going to read a book, read the book. Put everything away and set a timer for 15 minutes. You can do it for 15 minutes. If you need to make business calls, if you need to send an email that's really important, if you need to write something for a class, if you need to do homework, if you need to study, focusing will help you get more done in 15 minutes than most people get done in 3 hours. Annalisa, nice to see you. So anyways, if there's no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I'm going to get ready for the evening, for bed. But as you guys know, I'm looking for a home assistant. Kelly, if I get the job, I'll be the next diamond in Houston hanging out with Jacob. Tiffany, nice to see you. I love it, Claudio. And yeah, looking for a home assistant. So if you know anybody, tag them, send this to them in message. If they would be a good fit, if they would enjoy it, and they fit the qualities that I was looking for. Jacob, my brother, nice to see you. If they fit the qualities that I'm looking for, trustworthy, organized, pleasant, good conversationalist, creative, that kind of thing, then I'm definitely willing to, pay well. That's really what I'm looking for, a beneficial relationship for everybody. So, anyways, you guys have a beautiful night. I hope you stay safe. Have fun, enjoy your loved ones, and I hope you go ahead and share this with somebody so they can find a good job. Have a beautiful night. God bless.